all IP addresses so that I don't get confused at the time of assigning the IP addresses to the end nodes to the router. So first of all, what I have done, I just give the name of this PC as the IP address. I will assign this IP address to this node. But you can see there is no IP assigning right now. There is no IP address. This is just a name. So what I am going to do, I am going to take the nodes, sticky note, and I am going to write here the gateway IP address, and this is our 1.1 network. Okay, this would be 1.1, this would be 2.1. You can choose any IP address from the network. 2.1 is my assumption. You can choose 2.100. You can choose 2.50. You can choose 2. something. Okay, from 1 to 255. Okay. So let's move forward. And the second one is 2.1. Here and here. And beside these networks, this is 1.1, this is 2.1. I told you we need one more network for the communication between these two routers. For this purpose, I am going to write here 192.168. I am going to choose 3.1, and this must be on the same network, 3.2. Okay, now I am done with the tagging. This is first step. The second one, I am going to choose the cables, and I am going to connect all of them one by one. Okay, this is connected. So the next one, this is also connected, and this is our LAN scenario. This is another LAN scenario, and if we need to connect many end nodes, we can see we can connect 24 end nodes with this switch. We can connect 24 nodes with this switch, and if we need more, if we need to entertain more end users, then we need one option is we can insert a module. Second thing is we can introduce or draw or deploy one more switch. Done. And now if you want to send message from this PC to this PC, yes, you can do this, but after assigning the IP address. So first, I'm not going to assign the IP address. I'm going to connect these network devices. Okay, for this, there are two serial ports. One is DCE, one is DTE. So I am going to use this one, DCE, so that I don't need to set the clock rate. For DTE, I need to set the clock rate for transmission. So for our ease, okay, now when I am going to click on this router, I can see I have only 3 ports: auxiliary, console, and fast Ethernet. But I said I need a serial communication between two routers. I need what? Serial communication between two routers. For this, what I am supposed to do? Just click this router, and then you will find number of modules on the left side. Number of modules. So I need two serial ports. So first I will switch off this router from this button. Okay, from this button. This is green, and now this is off. So here you can find VIC2T module. So this module, when you click on this module, you will find the detail of this module. So this module give us two serial ports. So I just drag this module and put it over here and turn on the router. And when I am going to turn on the router, you will see this is booting process. Now, second router. Turn off the router, select your module, pick 2T and put over here. Turn on your router. Now, after this task, this activity, now we can see what happened. We can find two more serial interfaces. The first one is 0/1 dot /0, 0/1/1. Names could be, okay? We are not concerned with the names, but we need two serial interfaces. But in this case, we need only one serial interface. So what I am going to do? I am going to select DCE, this red cable, and now click on the router, choose anyone, serial 0/1/0 or 0/1/0. I am going to choose this one and then this one. Okay. Now what happened? Now I can see the tags. This is SE 0/1/0, this port, and this is, where is this one, 0/1/0. Okay, done. So what is the first next step? Next step is, okay, let's start to assign the IP addresses from the end nodes. This is 1.2. Okay, I'm going to control all, control C, so that I don't need to write again and again. Open this end system, desktop, IP configuration, and here IPv4 address. I'm going to just paste this IP address 192.168.1.2. Then subnet mask. When I'm going to click in this tab, I will get automatically the subnet mask. Sometime it gives you a wrong subnet mask in the case of class B. So you have to correct your subnet mask. But now we are done because this is authentic subnet mask for this IP address. So next we need to set gateway IP address. So what is the gateway IP address? This one. For this network, this is the gateway IP address. And we have to mention what is the gateway IP address. So I am going to mention here 1.1 and finish. So I am going to repeat all the steps for this end system. This is 1.3, and what about the gateway? Must be 1.1. Gateway will remain same for all end nodes, and I am talking about this network. This is 1.1. So this is done. Okay, let's move to the next network. Desktop, IP configuration, and we know this is 2.2. And what about the gateway? 2.1. Next, end system, desktop, IP configuration, static, 2.3 and 2.1. So again, I am done with this configuration. I just configured these end nodes of two different networks. So I can check, just scroll On this PC, yes, this is the IP address is 1.2 for this PC and the gateway is 1.1. Next, 1.3 for this node and the gateway is 1.1. Done. Let's move to the next network, second network. Okay. So what about the IP address? This is 2.2 and the gateway is 2.1. This one, 2.1. This is our gateway. The last end system, let's verify the IP configuration. So this is 2.3. This is 2.2, this is 2.3. And what about the gateway? This is 2.1 and you can verify here. Yes. Done? Okay, now move to the router. So first I am going to configure